If you've never made any money from the internet before, then make sure you actually watch this video, because right here, I'm going to show you how you can actually start making money from the Fiverr platform, even if you do not have any capital or any skill. These are 5 of the easiest gigs you can actually get started with on Fiverr right now, and it will make you a lot of money. Now, I've actually done a video in the past where I showed you guys how to make money from Fiverr, and actually showed you a result of somebody who actually did over $200 by starting this particular gig I shared with him. But then in this video, I want to speak out to those of you guys that do not have any skill, or you don't have any capital to even do anything. You're using your smartphone. Then these 5 gigs are very, very easy gigs that you can actually get started with today, and they would start making you a lot of money. Right here on this channel, I share with you guys those tips and strategies that would basically help you to start up and scale your own online business. Yes, I actually teach you guys how to actually make money from the internet doing several things, and everything I share here are 100% legit. And this particular video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the easiest gigs you can actually do in Fiverr right now that will start making you money today, so that you can actually start seeing a little box from Fiverr and then scale it up into doing other things that would also make you a whole lot more money from the internet. Now, all of these gigs are very easy to do gigs, which means you can actually do them at your spare time if you're working from home or wherever you are. But most times you can even get to achieve these gigs by simply using your smartphone, so you don't even need any hefty gadget like a laptop to be able to take up these gigs and make money online. Right, so make sure you really stick right back right now and watch this video to the very end so that you don't miss any of the tips I'm going to be sharing with you guys during the course of this particular video. Now, the very first one here is writing blog comments. Yes, writing blog comments. As simple as this sounds, this is actually one of the top gigs on Fiverr that people actually buy. Now, this basically entails that you actually write blog comments for people who have actually written blogs. Now, there are a lot of people who actually have new blogs out there, and they want people to actually comment on their blog and give them a review of the particular content that they have written. And for this singular reason, they get to seek out for people who are most likely going to be able to drop those comments for them. Now, instead of going ahead to search for people in their close circle, they actually come over to Fiverr and just want to hire 1 or 2 persons that will actually write these blog comments in their blog. Now, let's go over to Fiverr right now. You can see here on Fiverr, you can see I search for write comment, and this is the write comment section. And you can see I'll write the comment on your blog and other platforms. I'll write 8 comments on different platforms for $5. I'll write 5 insightful 80-word blog comments for $5. Right, and one of the major things you can actually see, let me open up this particular one right here, and you will see the details of this particular gig. So you can see here, no Facebook comments, no comment for backlinks, and all. It's giving all of what is going to take around with this particular gig is given, right? Now, you're going to notice something that is different here, and that is the fact that there is actually very less competition in this particular niche, right? There is very less competition in this category. And what this basically means is that if you actually get started with this particular gig right now, there's actually a very little competition here, and there is a very higher chance that you are going to get people who are going to buy your gig. Now, any $5 for this might actually look small, but imagine when you're actually getting about 10 clients on a daily basis to actually do this. That is you earning over $50 every other day. Now, the second one here is proofreading. Now, proofreading is basically when you're giving a document or you're giving a couple of written text to be able to read through and then make corrections to any of the grammatical errors, the mistakes, the typos that are currently inside of that publication, right? And that particular gig is one of those top gigs that you need almost zero skill to do. And I'm going to show you guys right now, because when you come over to Fiverr on my screen, when we go over and we search for proof reading, let's search for that. When you search for proofreading, you can actually see that people actually do these gigs, and they charge as high as $20, some even charge as high as $55 for this particular gig. And all you basically need to do is just to proofread people's content, right? Let's open this one that's starting $50 now. And she says here, I would professionally edit and proofread your document. And let's scroll down. You can see here, the basic proofreading, structural edit, line edits, rewriting, feedback, and proofreading. We have the standard payment plan. We have the premium plan as well, right? This particular gig requires you almost zero skill to do. In short, I'm going to show you one tool you can use right now to make your proofreading game top notch. You can actually come over and use this tool called Grammarly.com. Yes, Grammarly.com is basically going to help you with proofreading and editing your content, so that you're able to see all of the grammatical errors, the typos, and every details that need to be edited or changed in that particular document. So you can actually get this document from your clients and come over to grammarly.school and make the necessary corrections and then send the feedback to them. Now the third one here is data entry. Now this is also one of those easy jobs you can actually do for yourself in the online space. Yeah, basically anywhere. There are a lot of companies out there that have a lot of data in their hands. They collect a lot of data, maybe on sheet of paper or on some offline channels, and they need you to transfer this data they've collected from the offline channels into the online space in a computer document, maybe in an Excel file, in a Word document, or whatever it is. Now, I actually made a video on Instagram around data entry, and I actually got a client. Yes, look at my screen right now, and it says, I am looking for a freelancer who can assist me with data entry. The task is simple and involves entering textual data into Word document. You heard that, right? You hear that, right? There is no specific format for the data entry, so the ideal candidate should be comfortable with working in a flexible environment. I am looking for somebody who has good typing skills, attention to details, and can work efficiently, right? And you can actually see other information about this particular gig. I'm not going to show you guys any further details, but the major thing you actually need to understand now is that data entry is a very high in demand job for most companies. But the major thing is that you need almost zero skill in order to be able to be a data entry specialist. You just need to understand how to use the laptop and how to use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and you are good to go. Okay, when you also come over to Fiverr, let me show you guys. When you come over to Fiverr here, you type in for data entry. Right, when you check for data entry, you see a lot of people who are selling this particular gig, $20, $10, $10, $5, and all. Right, so this is another gig you can put up right here, and you spice up this particular gig, and you're able to get clients who are going to come for you. Okay, now the fourth one here is language translation. Now this one basically does not require any skill, but it just needs you to be able to speak more than one language. Now the basic thing you actually want to do is to be able to speak about 2, 3, 4 languages, and once you can actually speak them fluently and even can write them, you can actually be able to take up on gigs around language translation, where you are able to switch up text in a particular language to another language. For example, English to Spanish, Spanish to Chinese, Chinese to Russian, or whatever the language is. Now this particular gig is also available in Fiverr, and you can basically see it here, language translator. And you can see there are several people here that are able to translate languages. Now I'm actually going to say this because most of us might actually be thinking too big of this. You might actually be able to speak English, and you're able to speak Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa, and you can actually speak these things fluently. You can become a language translator right here, even on Fiverr. Go ahead and put up your gigs. There are going to be several people who are looking to translate their English to Yoruba or English to Igbo, and they will come buy these gigs from you. Okay, so you can actually see here. So you can actually see this one here, from Lithuanian to English and vice versa. So there are others that are also here, and you can actually see now. Look at this particular person here. He's even doing translate song into American Sign Language. There are different ways to spice up this particular gig right here. Now the next gig I'm going to show you guys right now is actually high in demand, and if you can actually get on top of this, you're basically going to make a lot of money for yourself, and I'll show you how to do this. Now this particular gig is subtitling videos. Yes, subtitling videos. Now this fifth gig is very easy, but then is also in high demand. Since Instagram Reels has actually been top of their game, and also with TikTok videos, a lot of creators are actually creating short content, there has been a very high demand for subtitling videos. Now, if you can actually subtitle videos, then you can actually get a lot of job and make a lot of money in this particular space. Now, when we go back to Fiverr, I'm going to also show you how to actually get this job done. So you can see it requires almost no skill. So when we go back to Fiverr and we put subtitle videos as the job, right? So let's just check for that particular gig right now. You can see people who are actually doing this gig here. So you can see here, create reels, fast delivery, $10 to this other one, $5 and all. And you can actually put up your gig right here, and you're going to make a lot of money for yourself actually. But how do you even take up on this gig? I'm going to show you guys right now. So we are going to download this application called CapCut, and when we download the application called CapCut, we will actually put it right here on our laptop. Now, whether you're using a desktop or a mobile phone, it does not matter. The major thing is it works on both, whether your smartphone your Android or iPhone, and even your laptop. So I'm going to open it up right now. Now, once I open up this particular application right now, you can see my screen. I'm just going to tap on the project that I have in here. Now, this is a video that I created. This is the video shorts like you would have for Instagram or TikTok. And you can see this particular video is right here. If I play this video, you can actually see that there is no subtitle on this particular video right now showing on screen. But I'm going to show you what to do right away because you need to get it. So you're going to come over to text. And when you come to text, you can see auto caption. You're going to click on auto caption. And once you click on auto caption, you click on create. And CapCut begins to auto caption this particular content for you, right? So let's actually wait on see this particular captions being fully created right here on this video. Now, looking at my screen right now, you can see that this process has been fully done, and you can easily go over this particular video again and see that the captions has been created. The full video has been subtitled with caption right on here. Okay, so you can see, or in digital creator, then there is a very huge need for you to have a platform. So you guys can see that this particular video right now is being played and the caption is on it. Okay, that's the subtitle to this particular video. Now, you can even proceed to make edits on the title where you can change the font. Let's say I change the font right now. I also change the color of the text. And let's say I bolden up the fonts, and let's see how it works, and I'll show you. So you guys can see that the font has changed, the styling and all. So this is exactly what you can actually do in order to add captions to your video. And at the same time, when you download this particular video, you can actually get this SRT file, which also contains the full captions and words of this particular content. Now, these 5 gigs are gigs that you're going to be able to get started with right now, and you're going to make a lot of money from it right on the Fiverr platform. But then, in order for you to get started as a beginner on Fiverr, you need to know how to optimize and rank these gigs for yourself, so you can actually start making money fast by being seen by most people who are on the Fiverr platform. I want to show you guys how to actually get to do SEO for Fiverr, but I want to know if you're interested in this particular content. So if you're interested, let me know. Tell me, yes, Franklin, I'm interested in this particular video in the comment section below, and I will get to create it for you. Okay, so this is for this particular video, guys. I hope you actually love this video, and if you like it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right now and subscribe to my channel, smash the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my videos. So this is for this particular video, guys, and I will see you in my next video.